going on, guys? Figured I'd make this video. It's my first video, but we'll see how it runs out, see how you guys respond. If you have any questions, just hit me up. No big deal. All right, what we have here is a Rock River Arms AR-15. We have the Magpul SRT buttstock, which I like very well. We have a BCM pistol grip, a Fabtech foregrip for the magazine well, which I don't really use. I know a lot of people, it used to be kind of popular whenever the part where CQM or CQB was involved. We tend, until we got to the C-clamp version of shooting CQM, CQB, this was actually kind of popular. I use it in Iraq and Afghanistan. I don't necessarily use it other than when I'm just hanging out and I got it slung tight at the range or whatever I'm doing. It's just kind of a relaxing and a good feel. So anyways, so I got back in my optic up with flip up Magpul front and rear, obviously, which work phenomenal. No issues out of those guys whatsoever. I have a ambidextrous Raptor AXTS charging handle here. The weapon is clear. So we have a it is a I think polymer or acrylic or whatever have you. Don't tread on me dust cover. This I just picked up recently. It's kind of the concept of a micro aim point. However, it's about maybe a quarter of the cost. It's a black Spider Optics, and from what I understand, they're in conjunction with Spikes Tactical as far as who made it. Okay. I have a low profile 15-inch key mod rail system, free float. Magpul 45 foregrip, nice little inexpensive surefire light here. And then my recent upgrade was this Furfron's CRD concussion reduction device. Great little CRD and concept at what Furfron's was intended to do. And it basically is to take all that annoying concussion out of the equation if you're stacking, law enforcement, whatever the case may be. Or if you're lying on the ground, it actually takes all the dust, if you will, be shooting in an adverse area away from you, as opposed to just clouding it around you with a regular muzzle brake. So it comes with this CRD, and then it has a locking mechanism you see right here, where you got lock and then detach here. And again, Furfron's, they're awesome. A little expensive, it's about 170 bucks from Primary Arms, but this little guy just slips right off, and then you have their Furfron's muzzle brake. You got 3 portholes on the side, 3 portholes on each side. Great muzzle brake, even by itself. Now it's not going to do, obviously, what the CRD was intended if you do have it off. However, it does mitigate some of the recoil. I like it. Not only does it look good, but it does its intended job. Basically just making this video just so, you know, I know a lot of people are out there and they really want to expand and try to build a good AR platform. This is my setup. It is a little bit, the 15-inch is a little bit long coming out here. However, I do run a C-clamp style grip, so all of my action on my non-dominant hand is here, where all my superfluous stuff, if you will, is. I will say that I have EOTechs, like this EOTech magnifier. I run a P223, which is on an M223 mount, which is a little bit better material. Actually on my MVP Mossberg 5.56, but I do have a mount to mount on here whenever I need it. The paint job was done by myself. All of the buttstock, pistol grip, foregrip, dust cover, and my rail system, and the 45 along well with the Magpul flip-up sights were all FDE green. Everything else, of course, was black. I went ahead and I had a laundry bag that was like a fishnet, as you can see the pattern here, and I just sprayed over it with black. And then I took, if you're wondering how I got that kind of that battle stress look, without using this last technique that I'll explain, it was real. It's like this one here I didn't use because I painted it later, so you can see that the circles are a lot darker, and that's because I didn't use the last technique on here, and the last process of which I did the rail system, the PMag flip-up sights, my 45 foregrip, pistol grip, and buttstock. I took Goo-Gone and just a little bit applied at a time. I would rub it in just a little bit and then rub it right off with a microfiber towel, and I got kind of that battle stress look, which is really freaking cool, man. Just kind of tinkering around with it. I painted a lot of weapons, and that just came to mind as far as kind of wiping it off. Pre-worn, as opposed to going out 100 times and, you know, having the natural wear and tear of the paint. Again, this setup is pretty, no, I wouldn't say standard, but it's pretty legit. If you're running 3-gun or, you know, CQB, CQM is your thing, this is a pretty tight setup. I will tell you that the Black Spider, again, it is crisp as it can possibly be. Let's see if we can see it here. But it has I flip it over to the other side here. It has a on and off, this guy here, adjustment setting for brightness and dimness. It does have a sensor on top here that will determine the amount or decreased amount of the red dot itself, based on the environmental conditions. It'll set itself either low or higher depending on the light source in which you're in. So whatever you set it to, every time you turn it on, it will go back to that setting. So that's a pretty neat feature. Let me see here if I can turn it on, if you can see it. Well, let's see here. Oh, there we go. I don't think I'm gonna be able to show it to you guys. There it is. Now on camera, obviously, it's gonna be a little bit blurry, and it might seem like that dot isn't crisp enough, but I'm telling you, when you're in first person, it is extremely crisp. I mean, it's as crisp as an aim point could be, and it's a $160 optic. Can't beat it. So, hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up and I'll answer them, what have you. Thanks again.